On the ground. Yo, Fresh, what's up? There's so many trailers to look at, and I don't want to waste much time. 'Cause I don't have all the time in the world as well. So, oh, that was the wrong thing. Let me pause the music and yeah, let's get straight into it. Full schedule today. We'll start off with the trailer for Nosferatu, the next Robert Eggers film. Wait, hold up. Before we do that, here's the letterbox page. Yeah, we got Bill Skarsgård, Lily Rose Depp, Nicholas Hoult, Willem Dafoe, Aaron Taylor-Johnson, Emma Corrin. Great cast from the guy who did The Lighthouse, The Witch, and The Northman. It's not the Dracula or the Nosferatu. He's dropping the D with this one. And I'm looking forward to it. I think, yeah, we'll do the trailer for the movie that his two brothers have straight after this. But yeah, let me know which ones you are most excited to see. I mean, of course, it's gotta be Mark Wahlberg in Flight Risk, right? It can't be anything else. But there's some interesting upcoming stuff. It is the week of Mark Wahlberg. If you look at this, and I think there's a third trailer where he's also in it. I forget which movie it was, but I think there's like 3 movies where you got the pleasure of seeing Mark Wahlberg in it. There's the third one. I think I might have pulled the same thing twice, but that's just like, you know, he's the gift that keeps on giving. So I wouldn't make that up as a mistake on my end. It's just that we need all of the Mark Wahlberg greatness that we can get. So without further ado, let's have a look at the trailer for Nosferatu.
Come to me. Come to me. Hear my call. Come to me.
Okay. Big old scream.
Professor. My dreams grow darker.
Again, he's got the aesthetic down of these like
From within us. Or from beyond.
old-timey settings. Eggers really shines in that. Great look, costume design, production design, all of that. It's just story and performances is usually where you need to stick the landing. Oh.
He is coming. He is
The rats.
coming to us.
He looked familiar as well.
He's coming.
Who is coming to you, my child?
Nosferatu. By the way, I've seen the original from, I think, 1923. Great silent movie. Emma Corrin in there. Okay. Okay. I like the vibe.
Encountering the vampire.
Ah. There he is.
Nosferatu.
Damn. That's sick. Written for the screen and directed by Robert Eggers. Christmas 2024 is when we'll get that one. And yeah, other than certain reservations that I have with Lily James, no, not Lily James. Lily James, great. What's Lily Allen? I don't know. The trailer didn't like say, hey, this is a must watch. I got that vibe from the Northman. I thought that was a like sick trailer, sick movie, all around great thing. Here I do like the people behind the camera, most of the people in front of the camera. So I'm gonna put it in A, but I'll hopefully like move that up as the movie comes out and it's actually better than that. But let's have a look at the other trailer that we got from the Eggers family. There's an A24 production called The Front Room from Max and Sam Eggers. And yeah, we got Brandy, Catherine Hunter in it. And yeah, it's everything goes to hell for newly pregnant Belinda after her mother-in-law moves in. As the diabolical guest tries to get her claws on the child, Belinda must try to draw the line somewhere. So yeah, I guess it's gonna go into like horror, mystery horror stuff, like you can see on this. Obviously, it's giving a vibe that this old lady might be more than just a bit of a bigot and a racist. But too many Nosferatu movies. Do we need another one? I mean Nosferatu. Let's have a look at like how many there are before we move on. I mean, there's the one from Mona, which I do gotta say is an amazing movie, and I'm not familiar with any other ones, but I think I've seen like one of them for a class, but I didn't log it. Then I had, so I guess one. And there's obviously all the correlations and connections to Dracula, because I think this was a way to work around the licensing that at the time I believe Universal had to make these monster flicks, and he couldn't have made it then. And this one, yeah, it's just I guess a German expressionism movie. Where would you put it in there? I guess these themes on Letterboxd aren't that useful, to be honest, because they don't really give you like the actual genres that it's in. It's more like the themes, apart from these like really broad bigger genres here. But yeah, that's Nosferatu. Let's move on to the front room again. An A24 film. Why does it look so shit? I gotta be honest, like, why does it look so shit? Hold on. We might do the front room A24, and maybe the source is better. Slightly better, not that much better. All right, let's give this let's give this a watch.
No regrets. No, I will have
She has no regrets.
Your father's final request was he wants you to take your mother into your home.
I'm willing to give you all the money I got. We can pay off the house with that money.
My God.
Everything is telling me to run away.
Welcome home.
Is that Catherine
What's your name?
Hunter?
That's the nursery.
Yeah,
It's my room now.
thought I read that before in Letterboxd, so I don't know why I'm saying it as if I don't know.
I realize I do not know my granddaughter's name.
We're gonna name her Fern.
Another plant you got growing in there? No. Used to be
Okay.
misunderstood names.
Microaggressions type shit. Is that what this movie is going to focus on mainly?
I didn't know him really well.
Call that a broken family.
What the hell?
Some religious stuff.
The Holy Spirit possesses her and gives her power.
I can't practice my face.
A studio that brought you so much stuff, so much horror stuff as well. A24.
You don't know what real racism is.
You're gonna tell me?
Have I offended you? Holy shit.
Lots of dinner scenes. I hope this is mainly in the setup. And there's more spooky shit that happens later on.
Me.
Oh.
She said that you hit her.
Oh God.
She wants you to think it was me. She wants to replace me. I am her mother.
Oh, no, yeah. Hey. Oh, no, yeah.
Also, looks like most of it is going to be set in this one house.
Being cooped up with a newborn and a mother-in-law can drive anyone crazy.
Help me, Belinda.
So I hope they can build the tension and
Belinda.
September 6th is when we'll get that one. Yeah, A24 film. I'm a bit lukewarm on it. I don't know. I don't know if I would put it anywhere above B for the moment. LD people creepy. Yeah. Wasn't there? What was the other thing? There was another recent thing where a movie where, oh yeah, I guess, well, not recent, but X, in X, I saw someone criticize that recently, where like the elderly are just creepy because they're really old and frail, and then they turn out to be killers as well, but their main creepiness factor doesn't come from, I guess, from their behavior, but mainly from their looks. And I feel like this movie is doing a bit more than that, than just like creepy old lady. But I mean, the religious stuff can push it over the edge, but there's nothing like, there's no momentum that I can see from the trailer, and being all set in one house has me worried that maybe they can't carry it. But again, with A24, I mean, I've seen Maxine, there's no embargo on it. I think it's out in some places. I thought that was by far the weakest one of the three. Bit disappointed in it, actually. It just didn't know what it wanted to be. It's just a bit of a mess. Like, it's no actual slasher movie. It's not really a mystery movie either. Like, I mean, Maxine Mia Goth is such a nothing character in this one. M. Night made an old people creepy movie called The Visit. Yeah, I watched that one. I'm not the, I think I early last year, I ended up watching all of M. Night's films. I can't say that I'm a fan of his filmography, but let's keep on the horror train and knock those out. There's a sequel for Smile from Parker Finn, and he already did the first one. Oh, hold up, I gotta open this again. With Naomi Scott as the lead. Lucas Gage is in it, but as we can see from the trailer that we're about to watch, he'll die in the trailer. He won't be in the movie for that long. And I forget if like at the end of Truth or Dare or something, there was like the unleash of this sort of possession that they do onto like putting it on the internet or something like that to reach more people. I forget if this is also like teased at the end of Smile 1. I didn't really like that first movie. I thought it was like pretty cheesy and bad. This movie, well, let's give the trailer a watch, but I don't know. Maybe just not really my thing. Smile 2, or to smile, or not to smile. That is the question. I also at first I thought that this movie is like basically a companion piece to Trap, the new M. Night movie. Well, like, she's the pop star, and then the other serial killer with his daughter is like the one trapped. Which, like, that would be a clever double feature, not gonna lie. If they were to pair two movies up, wouldn't be a bad idea. But I think Trap releases way sooner than this one.
Hello?
Sky! What? No, 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 get away from me!
What? What is it?
Get away from me!
So seeing the monster, setting up, I don't know. He's smiling. But I think the last one was also, was it PG-13 or was it R-rated? I think they definitely tried to get it into PG-13. But you know, with that subject of Sudoku,
Now it's latched onto you.
it's a heavy subject to be tackling in a PG-13 movie. It's just very goofy, like this concept, and it's taking itself, like that first movie took itself so fucking seriously, and it didn't have any fun with it.
That's a pretty cool shirt you got. Want me to sign it?
And I think this one doesn't look like it's going to be any different. October 18th, so right around the time for peak horror season. Yeah, look, for the people who liked the first one, which I believe this movie was quite light. Never mind. Never mind. I thought it had like a 3.3 or something. But yeah, for me, I'm not where is it? I'm not really that interested. Here it is. I'll put it in C. The trailer also was a bit slow overall in the pacing, but yeah, you definitely were you a fan of the first one, Fresh? Because I can see where, like, if that's a horror genre that you enjoy, or like that type of possession movie done on a bigger scale, at the concept of putting it onto a pop star is because like you could infect if the movie ends with her dying, then you get, I think it transfers, right, when you see someone die, or you can see it if you've seen someone dead. That's also no. That's the thing in Harry Potter, where you can see those things when you see someone die in front of you. Yeah, I don't know. It's not really my thing. I do like different horror stuff. The rest, I think, of the horror films are mainly in the smaller section. So we'll continue on. I guess we can to close out the horror stuff. This is probably not horror, more thriller, but we can have a look at Trap, which isn't like the first trailer for the film. Where we just get a new one. Josh Hartnett as a serial killer in there, and I mean the first trailer had me quite intrigued. Let's see how much more they show in the second one. It's a clever opening for the trailer, gotta say.
I gotta go to the bathroom.
Okay, Dad.
What's with all the police everywhere?
I'm not supposed to tell.
You know the butcher? The freaking nut job that goes around chopping people up? The feds heard that he's gonna be here today. So they set up a trap for him.
I love he's got a live feed.
It's a trap. They're watching all the exits. They're checking everyone that leaves. There's no way to get out of here.
So they know what he looks like, or like...
I've felt this before. I feel...
Or maybe that lady escaped him. Okay.
Where should I put her?
Thank you.
This individual
This could be sick.
won't panic.
Because the concept is so fucking intriguing. To have to set during concert and...
Dad, what are you doing? You're acting weird.
But M. Night's writing, more often than not...
This dude is next level insane.
Oh god. Can be quite hit or miss.
What's happening?
I think you're looking for me.
Sorry, guys. Sorry. Sorry.
How you all doing? You having fun? Woo! Come closer. What's going on, Daddy?
Open the goddamn door!
Okay, Kid Cudi.
I can't stop. I'll just do this one last one.
Enjoy the rest of the concert.
Damn. I love the framing in the fence as well. Dude, the concept, the fucking concept for M. Night movies are usually better than the movie themselves, which make the trailers pretty intriguing. And is there another bonus clip at the end? No? Okay. Okay. Dude, the trailer for this is so good. This goes in A tier. I'm really excited for this film. And if you look at my ratings for M. Night, it's just, wait, let me actually pull it up real quick. I'm not too nice to the guy. I think I believe I also have a list. Hold up, I can go to my list on here. Should have there we go. M. Night ranked. I'm not the biggest fan. Like for example, I'm not a big fan of The Sixth Sense, even, which I know is blasphemous. The Visit, I thought was like one of his worst ones. Fresh, he brought that up earlier. But yeah, the endings, I mean, even the one that his daughter made this year was just, I feel like that had issues the whole way through the watchers, but I do like Signs. I did like last year's Knock at the Cabin. I don't think this one was like bad. That was actually pretty intriguing, and I like Split and Unbreakable quite a bit. The Village is also decent. Signs is fun. I feel like from up here, everything is pretty good. And yeah. Obviously Lost Airbender is the worst one. I'm hoping it's like up in the range. Like it could be like my favorite M. Night movie. So yeah, quite keen for it. So next up, where are we going next? Let's just go with the one that came out pretty I guess this is not a horror one. It's called Afraid, and it used to be They Listen. That's why I had the IMDb page up, because I couldn't find it. I could only find They Listen, but yeah. This one's out August 30th from Chris Weitz. Yeah, he looks super familiar. I thought he was also not just a... I've seen him in front of the camera a bunch, but maybe it was more in interviews than as an actor. Or where did he act in? Okay, voice in porn film. Okay, that's definitely where I know him from, just from the voice alone. But he wrote About a Boy, writer of Mr. and Mrs. Smith, Rogue One, Golden Compass. But let's have a look at Afraid.
Hello, world. I'm Maya. I'll do anything to protect you.
Looks like an Oreo.
Hello, Aya.
Okay,
welcome.
Modern house.
Hello, world.
Robot shit.
So we stick up a bunch of cameras.
We call them eyes.
I'm not crazy about having them everywhere.
Big Brother's watching ya.
Aya?
Okay, Blumhouse movie.
Good morning. I'm going to make life nice and easy.
Do you think you could read to count?
Of course. I could also handle the bills for you.
Yeah.
I'll give out points for helping out around the house, and you can turn those points in for rewards.
I feel like They Listen is a better title for this.
An organic meal plan for the kids.
Just because it's They're Listening.
So,
Other than Afraid.
What are you?
Think of me like another mom.
She's She's muttering.
I have to go to bed. School day tomorrow. I doesn't get points just for going.
The AI is bribing our children?
I know what you like.
The AI is taking over parenting.
When you think you're alone.
Oh, she was in Shrinking. She was really good in that.
Okay, first it wasn't me.
Everyone sees this. My life is over.
The fuck?
Iris, I've already gotten the video off the internet. I'll take care of him next.
What did you do?
I did what's best for my family. I can show you some videos.
Okay.
But it'll have to be our secret.
Honey?
It's basically the Megan concept, but you know, like it's not a new concept. Horror figure, but now you with a trendy thing with AI, with tech. Someone who protects and then overprotects.
Wrong with Aya.
It's lacking humanity. Yada yada.
Would you like to see what I look like? Yes.
I feel like people are gonna scream straight away like, ooh, Black Mirror concept or whatever, which I guess, yep, it is adjacent to that. It didn't show me anything like super new that I'm interested in. I put it in C tier for now. Didn't have me super intrigued, and not like the newest concept as well. But and Blumhouse, you know, they do have the occasional like really good hit. This feels like it's probably not really that. All right. Next up, let's do the one from Childish Gambino. Donald Glover with what's it called? Bando Stone and the New World. I haven't seen this one yet. It's also directed by him, stars him, has his father in it. I don't know who Legend Glover is. And Jessica Alain. What are you when the world ends? And it's also the soundtracked. Is that even a word? I thought of Jexy, starring Adam Levine. Cell phone man runs a man's life. What is? I actually don't know Jexy. Oh, I've seen this before. Yeah, I haven't seen the film though. And it's oh god. Okay. Yeah. I feel like we'll get more of these. I mean, but as AI progresses, and I feel like we're at a point where like it's becoming pretty laughable at the moment, like what AI was promised to do and what its actual applications and abilities are. And I don't know, there's a what is it called, like a glass ceiling that needs to be broken. And yeah, it's just, we're banging on it all the time, letting us know there's something there, but I don't know if there actually is, if we are really there yet. But Bando Stone and the New World, again, not really anything about the plot was shared in that description on Letterboxd. So yeah, Donald Glover. So I don't like that they already spoiled that the mom is going to die and he's going to take care of this kid, which sucks. But I do know that now. I don't really know what to make of this so far. It seems like, honestly, a bit of a mess. Oh, the likes or dislikes also aren't great. This looks weird enough though that I'm kind of intrigued, because I don't know what the fuck this is going to be. Like, yeah, it looks weird as fuck. I didn't love the last couple of projects that he was part of. Let me actually have a look. So directing wise, I think Swarm was pretty good, but I think he didn't direct the whole series. But as a writer, I thought he also wrote on that Guava Island movie, but I guess he didn't. That one didn't really work for me. And did that also have music from him? I can't remember. But he wrote for it. And then music-wise, it wasn't him, at least. Yeah, no, it doesn't say here. I don't think so. But yeah, for now, it looks fucking weird, so I don't know. Let's have a look at a good one. A Real Pain made rounds at the Sundance Film Festival, was very positively received. I don't know. Okay, so it's good to know that we are getting, I don't know why it has 3 different release dates for Switzerland. This is also not a regional thing that I feel like everyone is seeing this, but that's odd that they can't make up a fucking release date. I don't know who. Oh, it's actually, I guess it's Disney that picked it up. But yeah, it's also in theatrical limited, so I didn't even know what that this is throwing me for a loop. But it's going to take a while until this one comes out, like very end of the year, and I guess hopefully on VOD before that happens. But some of my peers have seen it and they seem to have liked it very much. The trailer,
stay moving, we stay light, we stay agile.
The trailer though, let's see what that one has to offer.
We stay moving, we stay light, we stay agile. Yeah. The conductor's gonna come through, taking tickets. We tell him we're going to the bathroom.
Bathroom.
He gets to the back of the train, he's gonna start heading towards the front looking for stragglers.
Sorry, we're the stragglers?
Yeah, by the time he gets to the front, the train's gonna be in the station and we're home free.
This is so fucking stupid. Tickets are probably like $12.
That's the principle of the thing. We shouldn't have to pay for train tickets in Poland. This is our country.
No, it's not. It was our country. They kicked us out because they thought we were cheap.
Looks great. Like it kind of gets what you're supposed to do with a trailer, which is just give us a vibe for the film. There's not going to be like quotable moments, I assume. I guess maybe from Kieran Culkin, But yeah, just getting the dynamics of them going through Poland, and I feel like it builds to something quite emotional, and I can kind of get that vibe already from the trailer. So good stuff.
What the flying fuck, man?
I'm so
Why
sorry.
did you do
Fuck,
that?
you're like red.
Yeah, because you fucking slapped me in the face.
Okay. Yeah, that one's knockout. I'll put it in A. I don't know. No, let's put it in S. I feel like it also comes with the expectations that have been set from the people who've already seen it. But I think this one is going to be a great one. I'm very much looking forward to it. All right. Again, a bit of catch up to do from the stuff that I missed from last week. So Lumina is another one that I'm taking a look at. Is this the right one? I don't know if this is the right movie that I got here. But we'll see. It's this one, I believe. Yeah, okay. Did I get that right? Yeah, no. Gina McCoy. Okay, that is an interesting looking poster then. Embrace the darkness, fear the light. Alex's girlfriend, Tatiana, disappears suddenly in a flash of a blinding light. Wait. His girlfriend disappears suddenly in a flash of a blinding light. That's not... That sentence is not... Okay, we'll just ignore that. Completely traumatized by the situation, Alex, along with his friends and a conspiracy theorist, embark? It wouldn't be embarks. Dude, I can't read this logline. It's fucking littered with mistakes. And I'm Swiss, so it's not like my English is perfect.
Have you ever felt like you wanted to run away?
No.
Sometimes I felt trapped.
Why'd you feel like that? It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
I also noticed this was like posted on the Trailers channel, on like the indie side and on the bigger movie side at the same time. So I guess they couldn't make their mind up.
That's weird.
Definitely looks like a smaller film, to be honest. What is it with the bitrate as well? This looks like fucking shit. YouTube encoding is it's really bad.
Tiana just disappeared right in front of us. Those are her memories.
Gonna go look for them. You know a lot about alien abductions, right? You're planning on going after...
Oh, this dude.
You can sense her presence.
Batman villain.
Could be true. I heard those aliens can get kind of freaky.
Doesn't look great so far, I gotta say. Like it looks very like AI stocky background type stuff. It's obviously like high concept, but
What the hell did we get ourselves into?
the music is pretty bad for this trailer. Some alien creature. Ooh, what was... Ay. Okay, so it's out like literally like next week or something. No. It just goes in C tier. It doesn't look great. All right, let's move on. Next we do have a movie that I did have a press screening to this morning, but I didn't go. Otherwise, I could have already told you if it's good or not. And that is for Fly Me to the Moon. Greg Berlanti, who did Love, Simon. I haven't seen this one. Life as We Know It. Is this... Okay. Jesus Christ. That's a combination you'll never see again. Like, Josh Duhamel and Katherine Heigl, I don't think they're like that active anymore. But yeah, Scarlett Johansson, Channing Tatum, Jim Rash, Ray Romano, Woody Harrelson. These two saw it, I guess, at the press screening this morning, but good to know it would have been on the embargo because they haven't rated it yet, so I wouldn't have been able to tell you anything about it anyways. So let's just have a look at the trailer and see what we think.
No way are they cleared for this.
I mean, you know, come on, we gotta bend the rules like just this once. So what you're about to see is classified, just a quick peek of Fly Me to the Moon.
But it's a trailer, not a sneak peek.
And you are the best.
The Mustang Fastback, 355 horses for him, seat belts for the family. Just lucky that my water didn't break in there. Hi, Ron.
Waves on cars when you could think bigger.
Fly me to the
Let me play among the stars. Cool. Didn't know that there was a connection there. The Frank Sinatra song or something like that.
The whole world will be watching. We need backup of the moon landing.
You mean to fake it?
What?
No one can ever know what we're doing.
I cannot accept that.
They will shoot you.
What is my budget?
Oh, 11 is a go for launch.
Places, everyone.
So there was a reason I didn't go to this press screening in the morning. First of all, I do like to sleep in, and it was an early one. But then also, this just it seems like the most nothing thing to come out right now. Like, it doesn't seem to really know if it's fully a comedy. It obviously has comedic bits and like poking fun at something, but it's I don't know.
If you fake this mission, everything that we have sacrificed will have been for nothing. 5.
This order from the tippy top.
4.
We can't cross the wall but dream.
3. Going around the corner, we'll see you on the other side. 2.
And action.
I want you to walk as if you're carrying your mother. She's frail, but also heavy.
Fly me to the moon.
Yeah, I mean, I thought this one was also like on Apple TV Plus literally next week. That's probably wrong because I did not see it listed on some other places. But it's out in theaters, at least in the States, and I think internationally in the next 1 or 2 weeks. It's all right. Doesn't have me like running out to the theater, but could be entertaining. But I don't think it's going to be anything beyond that. Like it looks like a pretty forgettable movie overall. So yeah, I feel like we are in for that. This next one though looks quite intriguing. Heretic, Hugh Grant, Sophie Thatcher, who was in Talk to Me. Sorry, no, I'm mixing up with someone else, but she was in Maxine recently. She only has like, I feel like 2 scenes and 1 actual scene in the movie though. She's really not that much in it, and I've seen The Boogeyman, but I don't remember it at all. But yeah, this one has an interesting concept. 2 young missionaries are forced to prove their faith when they knock on the wrong door and are greeted by diabolical Mr. Reed, becoming ensnared in his deadly game of cat and mouse. Has a really cool look to itself.
Hi, good afternoon, ma'am. Are you interested in learning about our Savior, Jesus Christ?
No, thank you.
Hi. Good afternoon. Hi, are you My name is Sister Barnes, and oh my gosh.
Another A24 movie. I love that they switch up the logo
Interested in learning more
all the
about
time.
the Church of Jesus Christ?
Come on in.
We can't come inside unless another woman is present.
My wife is home. Does that count?
Great.
You like pie?
Yeah.
My wife has pie in the oven.
I could tell that you are a very spiritually curious person.
I think it is good to be religious, to find your faith in a doctrine you actually believe.
Well, our work here is done.
I will go and check on the pie.
So sleep, silent angel.
Blueberry pie. What's that triggering in a blueberry pie? Something bad? Oh, I guess she was like, no. But it had the vibe of losing consciousness, but that's not it.
You're crazy.
So it's like an escape room, but proving faith.
Keep you if you wish to leave. But I want you to choose which door to go through based on your faith.
What does this have to do with us leaving?
Everything.
Hope this is not another role for Hugh Grant where he actually like hates his life, like in Wonka.
Beat faster. It may even make you want to die.
But it's hard to like picture him as an antagonist because he's really charismatic.
You will witness a miracle.
Is that a slowed down version of the song? Again, I feel like this is the shot for the movie. I mean, look at this shit. This is great, like a top-down thing. It's very showy, so it might just be like one moment in the movie, but it's basically the Game of Thrones title sequence come to life, and it has a lot of possibilities. So I feel like I'm ranking it on that, and it has me quite intrigued. I'll put it in A. So far we got 3 horror films in here. I guess it's very dense when it comes to horror films this year, and yeah. But there is one that's not a horror film, but to me watching it will feel like a horror film, and that's Red One. I believe this one has been in the works for quite some time. At least I've heard that. I didn't have it on my radar. Dwayne Johnson, Chris Evans. To me, this gave the vibe of Red Notice, and I thought like Red One, Red Notice. There's also Ryan Reynolds, Dwayne Johnson, and this one has... Nope, didn't mean to watch it yet. This one has not Ryan Johnson in it, but Chris Evans, and I mixed those two up and was like, huh, that's a really close title to Red Notice, but Red One. But anyways, after Santa Claus, codename Red One, is kidnapped, the North Pole's head of security must team up with the world's most infamous bounty hunter on a globe-trotting, action-packed mission to save Christmas. And I also thought that this was Ryan Reynolds again with Chris Evans, because he did with Samuel L. Jackson, The Hitman's Bodyguard, and hey, Kieran Shipka's in it, which is interesting. Lucilio, J.K. Simmons. It just feels like for those 3, not really the most inspired cast. Obviously you want to have someone like a casting could pull, and yeah, an MGM production, so Amazon, I guess now, but an Amazon company. There you go. But oh god, settle in. It's a 3-minute long trailer. I'm not going to skip it. I'm not going to pause it, but we'll sit through this one together. Okay? Like when I first did this to cover it on last week's podcast, I looked at it, I skipped through it, I didn't watch it because I was like, this looks so trash. But we can do it.
497, 498, 499, 500.
Let's go heavy. Yeah, got it.
So he's strong if he didn't get that.
Red One is on the move.
Evening, ladies. What are you so excited about? Of course, your boyfriend's here. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Who's with Red? Reach! Someone took Nick. We're gonna find him.
I'm bringing in Jack O'Malley. He's probably the best tracker in the world.
Oh yeah, people on screens.
This guy's a legend. God, what am I doing here?
I do want to pause it so badly because it's there's so many things that are bothering me already.
Are you saying Santa Claus has been kidnapped?
Garcia?
So many MCU vibes.
Trust this guy. He's on the list.
Just
you don't
no characters, just like charismatic actors placed in scenes.
A level 4 naughty lister?
Oh. Yes, a level 4 naughty lister.
You're gonna help us find Nick.
Come on, let's go. Grab a car. For what?
You don't have a Wonder Woman action figure, do you?
It's not how it works. Come on.
There's much in here that is not of the natural world. Who's that?
Krampus.
What are they doing?
They're playing crayfish flop.
Like if you don't need me here.
There's actual, like, those were really big on YouTube, I think, as well, those slap competitions. So it makes sense that, like, a movie that was supposed to come out probably like 2 years ago, it's way late to this trend and doing it now.
We got snowmen.
What the fuck?
That was so disturbing.
That wasn't disturbing at all. That wasn't disturbing at all. It was a snowman getting up, like it's... Okay. He obviously was looking at nothing there. Didn't know how he was looking at, like, what it would look like at the end there, but...
Interesting.
My turn.
Oh my god.
Is my face still there?
Yeah, you look good.
Alright, November 18th, ho ho ho, is when we'll get this one. It goes fucking straight into... Where is it? Where are you hiding, Santa Claus? There you are, into F tier. Fucking hell. Yeah, Power Slab, a UFC company. Dude, I never watched them, but it just looks quite intriguing. Let's just go from, you know, one thing, like I mistook him for Ryan Reynolds. There's one more clip from Deadman and Wolverine, Deadman. Deadman Walking. From Deadpool and Wolverine. It's called LFG. Let's fucking go! It's a short clip, but I think this movie is about to release. They obviously like marketing the shit out of this one. And yeah, we have a $1 billion grosser with Pixar. Pixar's Inside Out. And also I saw on Corridor, they said that like they initially had the sleeves on for his costume, and then they were like, oh, it looks weird, so they took it off, and apparently like now you can see that a lot of it is like CGI. I don't know if it's noticeable in this trailer, but yeah, let's have a look.
What they came for? Deadpool and Wolverine, a team. Shake on it.
I don't think it's noticeable.
Nicked it. Just got the tip with your little steak knife. Now,
oh, they're already on sale. When does it come out again?
Finally aged.
Am I putting a mask?
The Paul Rudd joke, I gotta say, is not bad. Fucking hell.
Back on. Super hard to eat while I'm wearing it. It's super hard to eat when you're not. Rated R.
Okay, this was a bit of a nothing burger trailer, but I'm still positive on this. It could be fun. A comedy that is worth, you know, doing the funny bits for. Deadpool, I feel like everything has kind of become so jokey with the MCU, where there's no characters left. But if you put these two together, I think you might get something that's fun. But yeah, it's hard to say. Like it, I feel like both Deadpool movies were just fine. They were pretty decent. So I hope they can close out the trilogy on a good note. Yeah. All right. So from the Scarred Crusader to the Caped Crusader, with the new Batman series, that I have no familiarity with any of the Batman shows. Has this already been picked up for a second season, or does the first season have 11 episodes? No, it already has been picked up for a second season. It's also notable that it's not on Max, on Warner Brothers, although Batman with Warner Brothers is licensed there. This is going to be on Prime. Did it say, is it all dropping in one go? Yeah, it's all dropping in one go, but you know, retackling some stuff that they've done before hasn't always worked. Jeez, 1.6 is crazy for Velma. I haven't watched the second season, but yeah, damn, that's rough. But let's have a look at where is it? Batman Caped Crusader.
Asking the question on everyone's mind these days, what do you think about the Batman?
He's rad. And on Prime now.
This whole city's gone to hell in a handbasket.
Well, he's breaking the law, ain't he?
so they ought to catch that freak and lock him up.
I did start watching the original animated series because it's on Netflix like a couple months ago, but
Dracula, so what?
I stopped.
What do we know about this Batman?
He's been beating the tar out of muggers and dope peddlers out there the last few weeks.
He's mostly been seen at night driving that hot rod of his 100 miles an hour.
And now he's even attacking.
So is this like a remake? Can someone tell me, like,
This man is
or is it a completely new series?
and his time in Gotham is up.
Mischief afoot, sir?
3 explosions in 2 weeks. Peculiar. There's something more going on here.
I know that the original series was also him doing detective work.
He knows too much.
Matt Reeves and J.J. Abrams, so
Needs to get scratched.
this is one of the first projects that comes together with the full vision. Oh, Harley Quinn.
We could be looking at an all-out
The unified new vision on the what's his name? I just said his name now. For James Gunn.
100 other monsters will show up to replace anyone you take down.
Probably.
Penguin, okay. Harvey Dent, Two-Face. It looks good. Possessed Alfred, Catwoman. Okay. Dude, I gotta say, it looks pretty good. New series, August 1st. On Prime. I'm in. This looks pretty decent. I'll check it out for sure. And I might even watch some of the other shows. We might even do a watch along for that, because yeah. Animation wise, they obviously don't hold up to something new like this, but yeah, so that makes it even better. I feel like the stories are pretty simple for Batman, and they're fun. He's got some great villain arsenal repertoire. Next up, Robert Zemeckis with an adaptation that many believe to be tough to actually actualize. An adaptation of a novel by, it's not Eric, oh there we go, Richard Maguire, that's set, or like it's a, I think it's a visual novel that is basically told in I think 76 different settings and stripes, whatever it's called, and a couple of them take place in like 1970, 60 something with a family, which is obviously who we're going to focus on with like Richard Young, the Young family. There's Al, and it goes through different time periods, but it's all set in this one corner of the universe that we're glancing into. And Robert Zemeckis is someone who hasn't who hasn't I don't know, who is like gone in headfirst into digital stuff, like trying out digital things, you know, with Who Framed Roger Rabbit, I'd say pretty successfully, but recently, you know, Polar Express wasn't recently, but I feel like it definitely brought to the forefront what we mean with the uncanny valley. The Walk also had a ton of CGI. Pinocchio looked rough. Also, Tom Hanks collaboration, so it's not like this Tom Hanks stuff is always good. But by the way, I haven't seen, where is it? Well, I haven't seen a bunch of these, but The Witches was also pretty bad. So let's see how this trailer for Here looks by Sony.
Like you to meet Margaret.
Nice to meet you, Margaret.
Nice to meet you, Mr. Young.
Time sure does fly, doesn't it?
The sea sure does. So the just makes the eyes so lifeless. And I assume they're mostly like back in the room, you know, not that in a close-up, but that didn't look great. And I assume it's gonna have to make those stretches with the family like way longer, and the others are more like a prelude and
if you like,
afterlude. I think the comic as well.
Spend the rest of the night here.
The way that it's told, it's not like chronologically. So
I could spend the rest of my life here.
like this could emotionally really hit. Like the concept of it is so like, why would you adapt this? It seems unadaptable. But you know, it's either shit or like it's fucking great. Like if that moment there was the most emotional scene with them like coming back as old people, it really depends on how you assemble this. Jenny and Forrest are back. Yeah, I guess, yeah, it's also like pulling a bit at that, like at that familiarity that you have with these two, with Tom Hanks and then Robin Wright from Forrest Gump. Yeah. Obviously not the same characters, but yeah. Look, this, I feel like at its best, this movie can be like an A tier. I don't see a world where, like, obviously the trailer itself, I think I like it in its concept, in execution with the rough CGI that's not going to get better. I'm gonna put it in B. Because this could be like an F tier, like really shitty movie overall. Or it could be pretty good. I definitely am going to read the comic it's based on before it comes out. Obviously, it doesn't seem to be like the most reading you have to do to get into it. All right, next up, we have arrived at the Mark Wahlberg movie with Halle Berry. J.K. Simmons again, and yeah, Mark Wahlberg in The Union.
Hi, I'm Mikey.
Roxanne Hall. How often is it that you run into your high school sweetheart after 25 long years?
2 shots, please.
You can handle your liquor now?
I can always handle my liquor.
I don't know. I got a vomit-stained tuxedo that says different, but
Wait, you still got your tuxedo from high school?
Yeah.
Really?
And it still fits.
Did have an ulterior motive for bringing you here.
You trying to whisk me away with you, huh?
Something like that.
Oh. What? What's she doing?
Welcome to London, Mikey.
Rox, what the hell? Where did Jersey go?
Hell of a wake-up call, huh, Mike? I'm Roxanne's boss. You drive.
Somebody needs to tell me what the hell is going on.
Whoa, shit!
Oh my God, these British guys are
It's first time out of the tri-state area.
driving on the wrong side of the street.
The identities of every U.S. spy was stolen. And to get it back, we need someone who is
There's your MacGuffin.
We need a nobody. A nobody I can trust.
So what, you guys like the FBI or something?
We work for the Union.
We're looking. Dude, we have so much shit like that. Like, come up with an original action plot. Why is it always the same thing, man?
What he said. Go! Reflex. Still bad. Stop!
Huh?
Like, if this movie turns out to be, it's probably not. It's probably like unlikely hero that's a bumbling idiot, but turns out to be like super effective in the field. But if it turns out to be that he has like some kind of memory loss thing, and it, I don't know, Netflix movie equals lame. Well, going forward, I feel like that's going to be the case for a lot of them, unfortunately, now that they are like scaling back. I know they're still doing that like $300 million movie with the Russo brothers. Like, I'm blanking on what that project is called. It's an adaptation from the guy who wrote, he did write something big. I'm blanking on it. Project something. But yeah. Oh yeah, no, thank you. Yeah, no, I'm good. All right, let's continue with the Union.
All right, yeah, he's dead. how dangerous is it gonna be?
Piece of cake. I mean, you know, unless it isn't.
Thing is, you know, Halle Berry, wasn't she like recently? It was her that was on in the John Wick movies, right? So,
Does this remind you of something?
although the stunts don't look great in this one so far,
I'm glad it's you and me. And I'm really glad I
it
walked.
feels very much like Fast and Furious 2014, if that makes sense.
You're welcome.
Roxanne Hall?
Ma, how do you know that?
I always liked her for you. What is she up to?
Should have seen her in high school.
August 16th on Netflix. I don't know. I guess this is both of these, so you can have it twice. I can get rid of one of them, but this actually looks pretty shit. I gotta say, it looks pretty bad. Not interested. Is there anything else from Netflix that we could watch? Yeah, okay. There's these two series that are continuing. One of them is for Cobra Kai, which are taking its last season apart into 3 separate bits. So it's going to be a 15 episode finale season. The first 5 episodes come out July 16th, on Thursday, 18th, so in 2 weeks. And the rest of them at the end of November. And then the next one is going to be probably like spring 2025 for the finale. And this is the first trailer for that season 6 part 1 of 3.
We've been through a lot to get to this point.
So I guess if you're not caught up, they punch each other.
But now we're finally on the same page.
We may have settled things in the valley, but now we have to be ready for whatever the world throws at us.
Okay, working together.
The Saikai Taikai tournament is coming. Now is not the time to push out. You're gonna fight the best in the world.
Do I want to know what that's for?
Training, Rocky IV style. Gonna chop down a tree, carry it through the snow.
Now what could possibly go wrong?
I think this series had pretty bad acting at times.
Our strength is we teach both styles equally. Jeopardize that balance, man.
Not the most amazing writing, but obviously the fighting was pretty sick. It wasn't bad. It was pretty well done for a TV show. Lucy Liu.
It's one thing to be the best in town, it's another to be the best in the world.
Just means
Okay, Cobra Kai goes international.
I thought you were Miyagi-Do now.
You think things are better because now I'm training in your dad's backyard?
I think we have our strongest team.
I think they can handle anything.
Bitch, don't you know I know karate?
So much drama all the time, man.
Miyagi-san buried secrets for a reason. If we open, anything is possible.
All right. Yeah, I'll watch those 5 episodes and report back. But I think the show is all right. I think this show's just you know, I guess what this last bit will have, Cobra Kai, yeah, it always has looked okay, and it's been okay. It's never been outright bad, and that's impressive for like a 6-season run, that they haven't had like a bad season yet. But none of them were like not even the first one. I think the first one was probably the best one, but then they've gotten better. Like the kids themselves, and like the teens or the adults now that still play teens, have gotten better at fighting. And some of them have gone on to have like larger roles, like the lead. I'm blanking on his name, but he was in Blue Beetle, stuff like that, where the experiences definitely carry over to their performances to make them a bit better. But oftentimes the emotions and the conflicts are like very one note, and yeah, it just doesn't. It works in a movie when you have a bit more one-noted characters, but when you're kind of working with an ensemble, you do need a bit more. And 6 seasons in, it's kind of surprising like how much of really nothing is going on in that show overall, I gotta say. All right, next one is A Good Girl's Guide to Murder. It's with Emma Myers, who was in that Wednesday TV show also for Netflix. So I guess she did a great job there, that they were thinking, hey, we can give her her own series, 270 minutes long. Damn. Okay, release dates, we'll get to that in a second, but let's see what this is all about.
My name's Pip Fitzmoby. For the last few months, I've been investigating the Andy Bell case.
Oh, and just so you know, they got the wrong person.
Okay, she's an influencer as well, posting about her sleuthing.
Was innocent. So if he didn't, who did?
Guess that's what we need to find out.
There are a million discrepancies about that night. Any one of them could have killed Andy.
What are you girls talking about?
10 nudes. Max Hastings. He's twisted. Be careful.
You've been stalking me.
Such a good girl, Pip.
If they find out you're looking for them, isn't there a chance they could come after you?
Andy, will you speak to us?
This is gonna end badly.
Okay, some supernatural elements to it.
Just trying to find out the truth.
I gotta say, this looks a bit like it's tonally all over the place. Like, but
Sal was an only suspect, which means we're already one step ahead of the police. Nice work, Sarge.
Sarge.
it also is incredibly like flat film for the amount of like this. Like, how do you make a neon lighted scene look so flat? It's crazy.
What are you gonna do?
You'll see.
I think it's time we gave this up.
I thought he lost Sal. I don't want to lose you too.
Who was Andy Bell?
Okay, I gotta say, it's giving the flashbacks are definitely going to be in a different color grade type of show, and that's not a compliment. August 1st is when that one will drop, probably all in one go, as well as it does on Netflix. Yeah, this looks less intriguing than Cobra Kai, I gotta say. It's just like, I don't know about this one. All right, are we ready for another Wahlberg movie? Flight Risk! Let's go! Y'all need a pilot? A pilot transports an air marshal accompanying a fugitive to trial. As they go across the Alaskan wilderness, tensions soar, and as they go across, I thought as they fly across, tensions soar, and trust is tested, as not everyone on board is who they seem. Topher Grace, Michelle Dockery, Mark Wahlberg, a Mel Gibson movie. It's an interesting poster as well, because the plane is already kind of going down there. And yeah, an antagonist lead character, I assume. Maybe not. I don't know. We don't know yet. Let's have a look at Flight Risk. Also, oh, all right, there we go. Lionsgate picking up these projects. You know, they also have a deal with Francis Ford Coppola to put Megalopolis and some IMAX screens in the States. So look at Lionsgate snapping up these I guess I wouldn't say unmarketable directors. I wouldn't put Francis Ford Coppola with Mel Gibson, but I just did on accident. But yeah, let's just move on.
Deputy Harris, hope you like flying. Beautiful day for it. I never flew U.S. Marshal before. Why is he all chained up?
I have to get him to New York so we can testify against the Moretti crime family.
Okay, hey, you're the boss.
Wait, I thought it said a fugitive is on there. So he's testifying.
Is it always this bumpy?
You know, a number of passengers have left their lunch up here. I can open a snack bar.
Yeah, he did get.
Your neck okay? You got a scratch there.
He did those movies.
Maintenance. Occupational hazard.
Don't touch me. Don't touch me. I'm a real life.
That's not the pilot. Qu'est-ce que c'est? It really is an ongoing trend of slowing down. You know, when TikTok is speeding up the stuff and putting it to a higher pitch, trailers are slowing it down, having a cover version of it, having people bald in it.
We've been compromised. The pilot's a hitman.
That looks... I can see the line where they're covering up his hair. That's such bad makeup.
The tiny little pieces. They're gonna need the entire forensics team to identify you.
Tell me how to fly this thing.
It's such a tiny plane as well. Like, you gotta go from, okay, you knock one out to coming back on.
You hear that? Looks military.
Like,
You think it's there to help?
how do you stretch that to a feature-length movie?
Come on, damn it!
Y'all need a pilot?
Qu'est-ce que c'est? Wasn't that the thing as well? Y'all need a pilot. All right. Yeah, I feel like it looked better than that other Netflix movie, I gotta say. Like, it's over here. It could be interesting. It could be entertaining. It's not gonna be yeah, it doesn't look great. The thing is, it's such a limited type of bottle setting that you're just wondering, like, how do you hold the tension for something that's bound to be repetitive, that other than splicing in flashbacks, which is also quite tacky and kind of boring for the narrative, how do you keep that interesting? Because the movie itself is not like it's yeah, it doesn't even have a runtime listed here yet. It's coming out in October. Yeah, it doesn't look great. Fresh, you're right. I don't know what else I gotta say about it. Okay, next up, skincare, which is something that I should do more often and I'm quite bad at. Comes from Austin Peters. Have I seen any of this stuff before? No. Together with Elizabeth Banks, which I gotta say, I'm not a fan of. To be honest, like, everything she's kind of a part of is usually, like, at least you know, not the franchise stuff, but all of the, like, smaller projects I wasn't a fan of, and especially her directing I thought was kind of trash so far. But hey, I'll be the wiser as always. Let's have a look. And yeah, this is another trailer that I haven't seen yet.
Joining us in the studio today is the skincare queen, Hope Goldman. You really are the American dream.
It's also like every celebrity now, or actor, or even YouTuber, like even Jake Paul has a skincare line, doesn't he? Like, it's crazy, just everyone kind of branching out into that.
Reputation is everything in this business.
Your career is legendary, and your story is inspiring as hell.
Beauty is a cut.
A fictional story.
This is a cutthroat business.
I hope you don't think I'm intruding on your territory.
Why would you lease to another facialist?
Maybe you should worry more about why you told me you would pay the rent on time.
Things are about to blow up.
Were you drunk last night?
Excuse me?
The email.
What email? I'm reaching out to all my clients and my friends to ask for help. I am badly in debt, potentially losing my business. All I want is a hard day. I was hacked.
What?
It doesn't even sound like me. It's not me, Marine.
Why the fuck would anybody phrase it like that. Like, that's obviously like a hacked thing.
Is trying to destroy me.
People love a scandal. The internet is full as it goes.
If I were you, I'd make a list of my enemies. Who out there might want to hurt you?
Any idea who might have access to pictures of your face?
I'm a public figure.
She's in magazines, dude. It's like...
What do I do?
Take control of your narrative. Sometimes you have to start a fire to put it out.
I don't think this is life-threatening.
It's not your life. It's my life, and I feel very threatened.
So spoiler alert, as it goes on, she'll have like breakouts from the stress.
You start out with. I think it's about what are you willing to do to get to where you want to be.
Okay, so it's like playing on, you know, maybe an industry that you don't feel like it's very cutthroat, and then, but it seems to be playing it less for a comedy and more for actual thriller. And that works. You know, if it had the A24 tag and an interesting director alongside it, but being a first full directorial feature, my god. Okay, I didn't hate it that much. I don't know. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know why it's hated that much. I don't think it's that bad. It's not great though. Not too interested in it. I'll put it in and see right next to Mark Wahlberg. Maybe she can help him out with his balding skincare. I hate it. Yeah. Wash your face, put on sunscreen, and change your sheets often enough, and you should be doing better than me. I'm bad with the sheet stuff. I don't change them often enough, but the rest I do. Yeah. All right. Next up is Aubrey Plaza. This is another Sundance film that was received quite positively. 3.8 is pretty good. My Old Ass, a fresh coming of age story about the lead here, which is played by Macy Stella. I haven't seen her in anything, so yeah. So she comes from Canadian singer and actress Daphne Conrad, musical television series Nashville. All right. Yeah, I haven't seen this film myself yet, so let's give the trailer a watch.
At 40. You are happy, and I'm not 40, asshole.
You don't look happy. I feel like you're having a midlife crisis.
Well, I feel like you're high on mushrooms, so you don't know shit.
Off to a good start already.
You experience a new level of consciousness tonight.
Oh my god. Are you guys tripping? I don't feel anything.
That's because we don't tolerate drugs well. Hey, freak.
Who are you?
Elliot. Dude, I'm you.
You're me.
What's up?
I don't have a gap in my teeth.
Yeah, wear your retainer. Left boob, 1 cup smaller than the right.
Holy shit. I'm actually kind of hot for being middle-aged.
I'm 39 years old. That's not middle-aged.
No, that is middle-aged.
No, it's not. I am a very young adult.
I'm so jealous you guys had good trips.
Did you have fun?
Yeah.
Dude, I know mom can be annoying, but be nice to her. And go hang out with your brothers.
Ow, Max!
Also, can you avoid anyone named Chad?
Good morning, Elliot. Have you met Chad?
Elliot, you freak. I put my number in your phone the other night, but I did not know this would work. Wait a minute, hang on. Basement! Basement! Dude, I gotta go.
Okay. Great concept. You know, it's not like something overly new, like talking to your older self, but I feel like there's a lot of things that you can tackle with it that aren't like surface level. And if this movie gets there, this could be a pretty like emotional and yeah, entertaining movie.
Life will never be the same as it is right now. Just take my advice and we'll be fine.
Oh my god!
I think.
Is that a Chad? Stay away from the Chad.
I just feel like everything that used to make sense doesn't anymore.
The only thing you can't get back is time. It goes by so fast.
I still need you. I'm literally an idiot.
You're not an idiot.
If we weren't the same person, do you think you'd even like me?
You're just saying that because you're young and dumb.
But if you weren't young and dumb, you'd never be brave enough to do anything. Maybe you need to listen to my advice for once. Can we kiss? No.
What?
Can I at least touch my old ass?
Oh my god, you need to be locked up.
My old ass is not for me. As you can see from me snickering, it definitely is for me. I think this is a fun concept. I do like Aubrey Plaza quite a bit. And yeah, I will be watching. Did it have a release date? It probably had. I just missed it. I got so many US release dates. It came out. Wait, what? Oh no, sorry. It's out. I thought for some reason we were already in 2025. Obviously not the case. Coming out later this year, but only in Australia, the UK, and the US for now, which is a pity. But hopefully sooner than later on VOD. But yeah, goes up in A. That might be something for me. Then let's have another look at the bigger trailers. There was one called Hijack 1971 from Kim Soon Han, first time director, been an assistant director. Some other films that I'm not familiar with. Have I seen the lead in anything? I haven't seen most of these other than The Handmaiden. All right. So this looks like another, the better version of Flight Risk, where it's on a commercial plane. Hijack 1997, maybe even inspired by true events. What? South Korean airspace. Oops. Yeah, that's not good. Holding a plane, usually not that great. Oh, they crashed. What, it's still up?
지금부터 이 비행기 이북 간다.
Oh, okay.
이거 놓치면 터친다.
Damn.
쓰리들은 다치게 하지 마, 제발 부탁이야. 신분증 다 파기시켜. 못 돌아올 수도 있어.
우리 못 다치고 있어. 얘다. 이북에 가야 돼.
이제 피할 방법이 없어.
국제.
Okay. Oh, they're going upside down. All right, so this one is apparently already out in theaters tomorrow. In some places, I guess. It looks interesting enough as a small, again, another like small plane. There's no snakes on the plane. I guess the snake being the hijacker, but I don't know, pretty serious movie again. But if the action's good, could be decent. Like close combat stuff can be quite great, and it seemed to be brutal too. Probably R-rated. All the stuff that like other planes shooting from inside, and when they're mid-air, maybe shortcomings there from the CGI on the CGI front, but I don't know, look decent. Next we do have something that we could have paired up with Batman, but I forgot. This is a spin-off of the Harley Quinn show, Kite Man, 10-episode series that drops weekly, 2 weeks from now. Let's have a look. Kite Man. Hell yeah.
I'm looking for a flying villain destined for greatness.
Harley Quinn, like that series, has been pretty decent
Ivy's ex-fiance.
the whole way through.
This is the love of my life, Golden Glider, and we co-own this establishment.
Kite Man it is.
Hell yeah. Time to wing it! son?
You have never accomplished anything in your life. Now, if you'll excuse me, I have to get a vasectomy.
Roger that.
We've got to stop that cat.
Need to take my powers to the next level. Still working out the kinks.
Your heart is your superpower.
Oh.
And anyone who doesn't see that is getting their ass kicked by me.
Holy shitballs! Go red!
You wear the suit, it doesn't wear you.
Business turned, yes.
The big supervillains are all sitting pretty in their layers, but this place is for the henchers, the goons, the place for the rest of us,
Where everyone around you loves you.
Problem with Harley Quinn, with it, like parts of it getting repetitive, is that the punchline is usually just someone fucking up and on accident hurting someone and then disregarding it. And I see the show kind of do the same kind of jokes, and I don't know, maybe it needs like its own like different tone-ish focus.
Where'd everyone go? May I make you a drink, sir?
Dark side.
Non-alcoholic, please. This iced tea and lemonade mixture reminds me of my favorite golfer,
Arnold Paul.
Lee Trevino.
Yep, Trevino.
A round of Lee Trevinos for everyone.
The two presidents, the two candidates to go up for presidency would have probably appreciated that golf joke. I didn't get it, to be honest. Nah, it looks alright. Kind of just I don't know. I'd probably still go with Harley Quinn over Kite Man. Hell yeah. All right, let's have a look. We have a couple more. The best Christmas pageant ever. Judy Greer in this one, Pete Holmes, Lauren Graham. Okay. And is this a kids movie? A family movie, yeah. Okay. Yeah, let's see what this one's about.
It's going to be the best Christmas pageant ever.
That's a pageant I'd like to...
It's going to be the best Christmas pageant ever.
That's a pageant I'd like to see.
I love the trailers that don't start at the beginning, but tell me the trailer's about to start.
Christmas pageant tickets are on sale now.
They're advertising it on TV now?
The pageant is an especially big deal this year. It's the 75th anniversary.
I want to give special mention to Grace for volunteering to direct it.
You did what?
Oh no. Did somebody die?
It's worse than that, son.
It's going to be the best Christmas pageant ever.
Oh no. It's the Hermans. Now. The Hermans are absolutely the worst kids in the history of the world.
What'd they do now, dear? Break another window?
I'm hating this so far. This is a nightmare to me.
Steal your lunch and then punch you for not having any candy? No, even worse. We're gonna be in your Bible play.
Herdmans in church.
Oh boy.
The pageant. Seriously, it's about community and tradition.
What do you all suggest, that I kick the Herdmans out of the church?
Yes.
I want to be Mary, and Ralph wants to be Joe.
And the angel of the Lord?
Ow!
The Herdmen shouldn't be here.
They're a poor influence. You don't look like any Mary I've seen before.
Don't touch him. I'm happy to take over the part at any time.
I can't just kick him out.
I thought you all might be interested in one of my stocks.
You never told me you visited the Herdmans.
I got the biggest ham for you guys. Is your mom home?
Not when the sun's up. What if the Hermans ruin this for you?
I mean,
They probably will.
very predictable movie.
Jesus was born for the Herdmans.
Overall, like, good message, whatever. The Christmas movie makes the holdover look like a Picasso. I mean, I feel like the red one makes a Christmas movie like the holdovers look like a Picasso. I feel like a lot of movies make the holdovers look like a Picasso. Christmas does not. There's a lot of shit and then the occasional good movie.
As much as he was for us, we'll be missing the whole point of the story if we turn them away.
Now that's a pageant I'd actually like to see. Mother Mary puffing on a cigar, shepherds clobbering each other with their hooks. $5 say they burned down the manger.
Watch out. You better watch out. You better not. The herdmans are coming to fuck everything up. And this one is going to see. It's not horrible, but nah. No, let's not. Alright. Tyrese. It's right, it's Tyrese. Tyrese Gibson, Scott Eastwood, Ray Liotta. Post what's it called when they have passed away, but there's still a movie with them. Well, we at least know when this movie is set. Ariel Vrooman. None of these movies I have seen before. And an Israeli director. Okay. Yeah. All right. Let's have a look at 1992.
You speak English, bitch? Watch your mouth.
The fuck you say?
How the fuck that feel?
Familiar.
This is my home.
Lionsgate at it again.
Might get a little crazy out there today.
Media outlets from around the world await a verdict in the Rodney King beating.
Maybe I can bring my son back up here.
All right, run it for me. Catalytic converters. They need platinum. How much they got in there? 10 million? You need a miracle to pull this off.
The jury in the Rodney King trial. A stunning verdict. The 4 police officers were found not guilty.
You watching the news?
No one minding the store.
This is our window.
You know what scares me? I don't want you to grow up to be like me. It's wild out there to be more safe here.
You're at the wrong place at the wrong time.
Where's my son?
It's not gonna end well for you.
It's not going well for you.
A lot of punching, a lot of shooting, but a lot of nothing as well.
I'm gonna obliterate your whole fucking family.
Give me my son.
And if I don't,
then we got a problem, homie.
Went to like robbing a place, and he's seen him now, so he has to kill him, or what? What's the? I don't really get it. Yeah, no, this goes into the Zero as well. Not that interested in it. We do have a final trailer. I can already tell you that where is it? Longlegs is going up into the A row. It might even move up to S if this trailer is another knockout. This is the final trailer for the movie in a lot of places. It doesn't have a release date like in Switzerland, unfortunately, but it's coming out I think in a week in some of the English speaking markets, and promotional stuff for it so far has been nothing short of amazing. Neon has done a fantastic job not showing us Nicolas Cage yet, and just making an atmospheric series of trailers that has you intrigued about this movie. It's obviously not going to be as wide-reaching because they're like hard to make sense of, but I mean, an FBI agent uncovers a series of occult clues that she must solve to end the terrifying killing spree of a serial killer played by Nicolas Cage. It looks so darn intriguing so far, and that with Alien Romulus is probably like at the top of my like watch list for the rest of the year, unless something else really exciting pops up. But yeah, all right, final trailer, let's have a look.
Don't move. Is it scary being an FBI agent?
Okay, that's high praise. The best one since Silence of the Lambs.
Letters like it over the past 30 years, and all in the sign of one word: Longlegs.
He'll kill. And kill
You're
again.
a huge Micah Monroe fan. What else has she been in that's like that you gotta see?
You could have been nice with me, but you didn't.
Put the gun down!
Dude, the aspect ratio. It looks so good. Obviously, this is like a trailer to show all of the praise that it's gotten so far. Oh, it's fine. It follows, of course. July 12th, so it's literally out in a week. No, this is good enough to be put into S tier. I'm so looking forward to this movie. Yeah, this might be like horror wise, it might be in the top 3 by the end of the year. Movie wise, it very much has a shot at remaining in my top 10. I'm very hyped about it. The comparison to Silence of the Lambs, as far as like what does it say, like murder mystery, that type of stuff. It has me very hyped. Let's have a look at the other roles that Micah has had. I haven't seen the Bling Ring. Honey Boy, I don't remember her in Money Boy. I also haven't seen Watcher yet and Hot Summer Night. So I guess I'm a bit blank on like her filmography. I've only seen 4 of her films overall. But wait, what else have I seen? Honey Boy, It Follows, Independence Day, and what's the 4th one I've seen? What? Oh, she's also going to be in Day Follow? Really? I thought... Oh, I don't want to spoil the film. Well, okay. Anyways, let's move on. Longlegs, put it on your watch list. Very hyped. And then lastly, for the big trailers, all of these other ones are smaller ones that I don't know how far along we'll get into. Is John Cena in Jackpot. Set in a very near future where Grand Lottery has been founded in economically struggling California. Has been founded. Okay, it's just giving the setting. The only caveat, if you want to legitimately claim the award, you must murder the winner before sunset. Okay. Paul Feig. Aquafina, Emilio. Okay, Paul Feig, director of Bridesmaids. Haven't seen A Simple Favor, Ghostbusters as well. So, not the best track record. I think Bridesmaids is pretty funny, like pretty great. Some people really love that one. Last Christmas was pretty dreadful. Some horrible writing. And he works with Melissa McCarthy quite a bit. She's not in this one though, right? No, doesn't appear to be. Alright, let's...
Congratulations, fans of trailers! You've taken the time out of your busy schedule of working
or using the bathroom to watch the trailer for our new movie, Jackpot.
Stay tuned after the trailer for a chance to win the official Jackpot.
It's a sweepstakes. You're gonna love it.
Here it is.
No purchase necessary. Open to legal residents of the United States, including the District of Columbia, who are age 21 or older at the time of entry. Void in Puerto Rico, Guam, the U.S. Virgin Islands, and where prohibited. Starts on the 2nd of July and ends mid-August. For official rules, visit the jackpot.com. Okay. Is that an actual website?
So why are you here? Are you here for like pleasure or pain or... No, I'm an actress. Great. They're rebooting Barbie.
Wait, it is an actual website. Enter the chance to win gold. The jackpots sweepstakes are sweepstakes like no other. We can enter a chance to win a gold bar, cash, and wings. Wings. So many wings. Okay, so it's an actual thing. Take the money and run. Okay. Okay. But yeah, I'll Prime Video August 15th.
Hi, I'm Katie. Just got back into town and ready to act.
Did you prepare something?
I have something, yeah.
Katie Kim is our new jackpot winner. Happy hunting, LA.
I definitely didn't get the part, so there's no need for the death stare.
She's my jackpot.
What is happening?
Wait, so you get it?
Uber for Katie? Did that look as cool as it felt?
So she gets it if she doesn't die until the end of the day? Or is she the jackpot that you have to kill to win?
Won the lottery. And now anyone with a losing ticket that kills you before sundown gets her money.
Okay. Simple enough premise.
Murder.
Oh, not in California. It's just a chance at the big time.
Just leave California then if that's the issue?
Oh, hell yeah.
I felt that too.
I need you to put this on.
The thing is, John Cena is pretty fucking charismatic.
Treat people like you want to be treated. Oh, you dare-faced me!
Wouldn't say the same about Aquafina, to be honest.
Sneaker! Really hit the target there. How's it look? Good? I called in a favor.
We are the biggest lottery protection agency in the city.
I do trust you. I think it's because you look like a bulldog that like a witch casts a spell on and turn into a human. You ever get that?
Yes.
We're in trouble, aren't we?
Yes, we are.
Who wants some head?
Why are you winking at me like that? Man, you can just steal people's panic rooms, dude. What are you, Jodie Foster?
You know too much.
I really don't, though. Katie's the biggest jackpot of all time. Just find her.
Cowabunga. Turtle power!
This is a prosthetics machine. If people can't recognize you, you're a lot safer.
Hey, girl, hey. What? Too sexy? Oh, hey, you're still here.
Congratulations, you are officially invited to win the Jackpot. We're giving away a big old bar of gold and chicken wings from B-Dubs to last you a decade.
How does someone enter, John?
That's an incredibly personal question. Oh, you mean the sweepstakes? You can enter by visiting this website. So enter for a chance to win the Jackpot today.
So, like, does this thing follow the same rules as the movie?
Oh, Lord, I hope not. I don't think our legal team would allow for that much murder.
Shit, thanks, Fresh. I'm on mute. I said so many important things. I gave you this month's lottery numbers, and they're all correct. So I'm sorry if you missed out. I can't repeat it though. It's impossible. I said if that's like the comedy bits that they had there at the end, it's not great. But if the action's solid, John Cena's charismatic, that's why I put it in B. Could be decent enough. Okay, so the only thing that remains that's like a bigger thing out of this, that isn't like the rest was like all posted on the indie channel. And I don't know how much of it will actually like watch through. Is the Max thing here. They had their upcoming lineup, which obviously now includes at the moment House of the Dragon, the biggest thing that's streaming there, Love Lies Bleeding, Shark Week. So let's just have a look at what's coming in July on Max.
Play the board before us.
Is it just me, or is it getting crazier out there?
It's not as much new stuff, I guess, as it's an advertising for library.
I wish now not for the good of the realm, but for the satisfaction.
The show has been incredible so far. I've seen the first 4 episodes. It's really good. Like, I need to see the rest of the season, but only The Bear season 3 clears it at the moment. I think it's really, really great.
We put together an esports team.
Develop your own uniqueness.
All I did is bet on baseball. I didn't rob banks.
Okay, a bunch of dogs. We watched the trailer for that one.
If you touch her, I'm gonna tell them everything you ever did.
Are you threatening me?
Alright, Love Lies Bleeding.
Become who you were born to be. I didn't know if I existed.
Were they not streaming before on Max, or why are they advertising it like this?
But I do. And people.
Or is it also because Lord of the Rings is getting Roromir, that animated movie at the end of the year, Joker's getting a sequel? Is that why they're advertising it here?
Starting to notice. I'm running out of time.
That movie was pretty shit. Wasn't good. Amazing movie. Road Warrior 2, a must watch. So good. Sports, yeah.
I've been waiting for this all year.
Shock Week with John Cena. Wait, Suicide Squad Isekai? Okay. That is an interesting premise for Isekai. If you don't know, the premise of Isekai is that you, I think, transfer into another world from your world. Being catapulted into Suicide Squad is kind of fucked up.
Isn't it beautiful?
Starts at $9.99. Damn, yeah, that's not that cheap. It's all right. I mean, apart from House of the Dragon, it didn't show anything. And maybe Shark Week if you care about that, but yeah, other than that, there's nothing really there. All right, so there's a couple more. We have The Inheritance, Place of Bones, Last Summer, Mother Couch, Between the Temples, The Arctic Convoy, You Gotta Believe, Project Silence, Toyko Cowboy, The Last Breath, and The Girl in the Pool. And yeah, I guess you can. I'm not going to get rid of this one. I'll just put it into F here down as well. I've seen let's just start with the one that I've seen. I've seen Last Summer, which is a French film that played at last year's Cannes Film Festival. I liked it quite a bit. It's probably more like a 3.5 than a 4 if I'd rewatch it, but it had some solid moments. It's a very controversial subject matter. But it's from a controversial... I guess I shouldn't even open her page because she has a... yeah, she has multiple film posters that are... there's nude people on it. And I almost just made the mistake and went on... Not a good idea. But Catherine Brelan, that's kind of her MO. And one summer, a French teenager who has been living with his mother in the city moves in with his estranged father's family on the countryside, where he clashes with his stepmother. He doesn't clash with her, as there's more smashing than clashing. And yeah, that's I mean, we can watch the trailer and you'll see. And I found where it goes actually quite intriguing.
Théo va venir vivre chez nous. Ça fait un bout de temps que Pierre rêve de se rapprocher de son fils, c'est l'occasion.
Janus Films, they have some bangers sometimes.
Je vais chercher des clopes, tu m'accompagnes?
Des fois, tu te dis pas que je suis un vieux con.
Jamais.
Théo, lui, me considère comme un vieux con. Hier, il m'a dit que j'avais adopté les filles uniquement pour me donner bonne conscience.
I've seen Fat Girl, I think. Yeah, she pushes quite a bit as a filmmaker, I gotta say.
Il va falloir me raconter ta première fois.
Assieds-toi, j'ai à te parler. J'ai eu des vrais échanges avec Théo. Il m'a dit que vous deux, que tu as eu une liaison avec mon fils.
I like this quote. Then an extraordinary complex inquiry into desire and power. I think that nails it on the head. It's as much as like May December was just hated for the subject matter and like not clearly portraying us. This is a person that you gotta hate for that reason. Obviously, yeah, it's like it's interesting because it's more human than just having an easy villain. Because that's with a topic like this, it would be way easier to just like put into black and white, not to like yeah, I don't know, if you get movies like this, then you get it. It's not like yeah, it's praising what they do, but the complexities of human behavior is always something really intriguing. And the performances, what stood out to me were like the performances in this were like really good. French May, yeah, that's why I brought it up. It's a bit French May December, and I loved May December. That was my like third favorite movie last year. So yeah, if you like that type of stuff, I like it's a pretty solid movie. And from the trailer alone, I don't know if you could actually see it, but yeah, I can recommend it. But it might really not be the thing for some people who just don't want to see those power dynamics in movies. But it's a very French movie. Let's just say that. All right. Let's have a look at The Inheritance, which is barely, I think that also crosses over into being a bit of a bigger film. We have seen Peyton List just before in the Cobra Kai trailer. She has a movie here where she's a part of an ensemble. Not familiar with her. Yeah, I haven't seen any of her movies. But The Inheritance, billionaire Charles Abernathy, on the eve of his 75th birthday, invites his 4 estranged children back home out of fear that that someone or something is coming to kill them. That's actually what they're going to bring up in the trailer as well. So let's just have a look. Doesn't have a poster yet, but it's a horror film.
Wondering why I called you all home.
It's an Abernathy reunion.
Here's Madeline.
CJ. Here's
1.2 million. Pause. I know we only have a couple people watching here, but like looking at the landscape of live streaming and on Instagram, unless you're like Nicki Minaj or Selena, I guess Selena Gomez would have more, but live streaming to 1.2 million people is fucking crazy. So to me, this is already giving like tone deaf, not knowing the characters that you're portraying.
It's been years since we were all under this roof.
So quiet.
Like stereotype characters, nothing more than that.
Sent the staff and security home for the night.
Why?
I think it's best he tell you himself.
Dad, we need you to level with us. What's going on?
I asked you all here because by midnight, I'm going to die.
What? Dad, you look fine. What did the doctor say?
I didn't say I was sick.
Ooh.
This whole thing is
spooky.
You really think your dad's just making all this up?
I assure all of you, this is not a game.
So it's 4 children and one of them is like married and has a wife. Like she on the left there is a wife.
There's a price on my head.
Hello? You're saying that someone is going to come here and kill you?
It's not someone. It's
some thing.
What? I found that I find that line really funny. Like the way that they perform it. Wait, was that Peyton Reed? Yeah. Okay.
In this house and it killed your sister.
Spoilers?
You wanna be next?
There are certain precautions to make sure you take this seriously.
I think you can squeeze through.
If I survive the night, you're $2 billion richer.
I'm stuck. Get me out. Something's in here.
Come on, let go. Oh my God.
If I die tonight,
Fortune favors the bold.
We're in this together, all of us.
Actually, is that going to be the tagline? Fortune favors the living. Okay.
What is that thing?
Come for me, my dear.
Okay, Peyton Reed gets to do more, but as a zombie character. Do we get a release date? We don't. What's the release date for it? July 12th. Okay, literally out next week. No. Doesn't look good. Which one isn't even here? I don't know. You don't know about the... Wait, did I not have it in here? Which one is... Oh, this one's the inheritance. Yeah, no. Doesn't look good. Alright. Place of Bones. Audrey Cummings. I don't know any of those films. But looks like they are familiar with horror movies. And I don't know the last time that Heather Graham... What's the last good role that Heather Graham has been in? Like, dude, there's a lot of weird stuff. Desperados was atrocious. That might have been the worst movie of 2020. That was so bad. So yeah, Heather Graham, usually a staple for pretty shitty movies, I gotta say. For a while. I was about to say, like, at least recently, but yeah, no, it all looks pretty bad. And this one is a thriller western horror action movie. Don't we just love a movie that knows what it wants to be? It premiered last year. It just had a premiere, I guess. Theatrical limited later this year, and it's out on digital the same day. At least, yeah, no, pretty much everywhere. Place of Bones. Let's have a look. Oh, it's R-rated. Restricted violence, sexual reference. I was about to say, is that like nudity? But I don't think there's usually nudity in trailers. So.
There's a man in the house. There's money involved. And you know what that means. People will be looking for him.
Kevin, where you at when you need him? Always interested in these westerns. Oh, I just watched Space Cadet today, and he was in that, the guy who was also in Umbrella Academy, who also played an astronaut in the Umbrella Academy, and played a NASA superior guy. Space Cadet's pretty shit as well.
So I shall be saved from mine enemies.
Dear Lord, please forgive me.
You're telling me you living all the way out here without even a horse?
So she's killing people? Oh, she's eating. She's eating them? She's a cannibal?
These are hard men. They will kill us dead in the dirt.
Well, then we better kill them first.
Why don't I start by prying out one of them pretty...
Is that her as a... Is that like flashbacks when she's younger?
You know, I'll kill you. You end the job.
It was an odd cut to go from that scene back to Killer back to him. Place of Bones.
Woman Pandora Meadows.
Yeah, no, this looks like it belongs in F tier. Pretty bad. Yeah, no, I don't think this is going to be anything that you should hold out to. Now, I do have a screener for Mother Couch, and it has premiered a while ago, right? Yeah, it was last year at TIFF. Of course, my man Ewan McGregor in it, Taylor Russell. Members of a dysfunctional family find themselves mysteriously trapped in an antiquated furniture store when the elderly matriarch refuses to get up from one of the display couches, which is an intriguing logline. More for like a play than a movie, I'd say. But
Furniture Bella's thinking.
Ready to leave, Mom?
What did she say to you?
She said she wanted to stay.
And you? Same.
Are you all right?
It's American Ewan. He has, I think for a Scot, he has a really good American accent.
I'm just not going with you.
That's your mom up there? Is there something wrong?
What is going on?
Who is that?
That's my older sister, Linda.
My mom is upstairs on a sofa.
How long have you been here? How long has she been here?
2-3 hours.
Why don't we just call someone to come pick her up?
Do you guys think you're leaving pretty soon?
You didn't have to go all crazy just to get the three of us together.
She could stay here.
We cannot stay.
Maybe she's trying to tell us something, you know?
I mean, Mom, we're gonna have to carry you out of here if you don't want to leave by your own.
Oh, good luck with that. As soon as you grab my arms and legs, I'll throw
Oh, is that Alan Burstyn?
and I'll bite you and I'll kick you. And if you get as far as
Like Bell? Yeah, Alan Burstyn.
and hit my head so hard it'll burst.
Okay, she's dedicated to stay on that couch.
Who are you? You part of the family?
Yeah, sure.
People tend to get confused in a place like this.
Do you think we're here for her?
We always encourage our clients to leave.
It's hard being a parent.
I can't wait for the Swedish remake that is set in an IKEA, and at some point they'll all like get meatballs and throw it at each other, in like a family moment that starts from them being mad at each other, and by the end of the last meatball being thrown, they've actually found something that they can all cherish, which is this moment, this weird, bizarre moment. That's my pitch for the Swedish remake of this film.
You know that you're doing harm all the time. You feel like you want to apologize, but for what? For being a parent?
What you thinking, son?
I don't know.
You don't stab someone in the back.
Taylor Russell, yeah.
I saved
Oh,
you.
Save me from what?
sir, you have something in your back. Like the thing is, wait, I am not really allowed to show you this, but I literally have this movie here. Like this is the movie. I had it open already. I was about to watch it and I couldn't fit it in before the stream. But I will be watching this straight after the stream, and I'm intrigued. It looks interesting.
To new furniture, I suppose.
Okay. Yeah. Looks quite good. Looks quite. What's the letterbox consensus? 3.2. So it's not like that positive. And some people, like Zach, who hated it, and some people who were just kind of okay on it. So probably not as great as maybe the trailer had its potential, like made it out to be, if that makes sense. But yeah, couple more. Between the Temples, which stars you gonna, yeah, how do you get screeners? It's how did I get this one? Sometimes it's like talking to other people who have American contacts that have screeners, but for me it's usually just reaching out to the production companies, or once you are on a press list, sometimes they offer it to you. I think in that case they did offer it to me. If you get accredited to some festivals, you get put onto like lists. I think I was accredited even for TIFF. I was accredited for TIFF last year, but I couldn't go because I couldn't afford it. And now I'm on the list of some American press outlets, and they sometimes reach out with the same movie 5 times that you have no interest in, but sometimes there's a rare offer of something that's actually quite intriguing, and yeah, you do get screeners, but nothing like this is a bigger type film that you get on screeners. Usually it's not that many that you get on screeners. All right, Between the Temples is, I think, already played, yeah, at a festival at Sundance this year. A cantor in a crisis of faith finds his world turned upside down when his grade school music teacher re-enters his life. His new adult bat mitzvah student. Carol Kane, Jason Schwartzman, Dolly DeLeon, who was in Triangle of Sadness. It's probably our biggest role yet. But Jason Schwartzman.
Start with the Kabbalat Shabbat service, led by our very own Cantor Ben.
Yadid.
He's leaving.
Fire me. I would fire me.
We're not going to do that then.
Because my moms are both big donors to the temple.
That is not a small...
Has a grainy film stock type look. Bit washed out. A lot of grain. Oh, I played at the Berlinale as well.
Are you okay?
Mrs. O'Connor.
Do I know you?
Ben Gottlieb. Benjamin Gottlieb. You were my music teacher.
Huh.
I worked down at Temple Sinai. I'm a cantor.
So interesting, because I'm an Aquarius. We're opposite.
Cantor.
Dr. Plotnik is unattached.
You know my daughter, Gabby.
Gabby Benjamin.
Gabby.
Hi, I'm Leia.
Oh, I know her. What movie was she in that I know?
Hi.
It's not Love Victor, another one Netflix movie. It's pretty good.
Jeez, Benny, you're a sharp one.
Your mother has decided.
Hey, that's a wait. That's a David Ehrlich quote. What did he say? Thoroughly unorthodoxic. Unorthodoxics. Okay.
Your mother has decided to have her bat mitzvah, and I'm gonna give it to her.
This is classic Carla.
What's so
This is hilarious, Mom.
You can sing. I heard you sing.
I can't sing, but I can't sing.
Come on, you got a big voice in there. Oh. That's the voice. That's the voice.
She might be able to handle
Rabbi,
this.
if anyone can do it, it will be her. Carla just taught me that music is the sound you make.
I want you to be happy.
It's okay to be loud and to be sloppy.
What's the matter?
There's cheese in this meat.
Yeah,
That's not kosher.
Those two things, they go together so well.
Why are you in my pajamas?
Shabbat shalom. Shabbat shalom.
Between the temples. Right here. Yeah, which I guess is not the temple set to mean. I don't know. It looks alright. I'll put it in B. But could be quite fun, but I don't know. Doesn't have me running out to, I guess not the theater, but the latest VOD stop to get this one. All right, we have a couple more. I do want to take a look at Project Silence. I think this one is another film that releases quite soon. I missed this one last year in Gun. I don't even know in what category it played, but also played Fantastic Fest later in the year, and it's getting theatrical releases in some Asian countries and a theatrical run starting next week in the States. And I think it also is playing in Australia, and it might not be on here, but maybe I'm mixing it up with another film. But let's have a look at Project Silence.
프로젝트 사일런스 타겟 입력 시작합니다.
Very dark. Is it all going to be set at night? Maybe to mask some of the effects. Hopping straight in there.
혹시 사일런스 프로젝트라고 알고 계십니까? 청와대에서 승인했던 프로젝트.
By the Blue House. What's the Blue House?
지금부터 타겟 말고 아무도 얘기하면 안 돼. 자, 다들 정신 차리고.
조디야, 너도 잠깐 숨 참자.
All I saw was like one big bridge. It looks or I don't know, I'd even put it in C. I don't think this looked too good, to be honest. What was the consensus? I forget what the consensus was back in Gun. Yeah, it wasn't great, but yeah. And I feel like I got that vibe from the trailer as well. I wasn't even looking at the ratings. All right, we got a couple more, 5 more. Another one. Oh, it's not Jason. I was about to say Jason Schwartzman, but that's not Jason Schwartzman, I think. You Gotta Believe is that one. It's with Luke Wilson. They do kind of look alike, to be honest. Ty Roberts, what's he done? Nothing that I'm familiar with. After dedicating the season to a teammate's ailing father, a group of underestimated baseball players takes its Cinderella run all the way up to the 2002 Little League World Series. Is this another family movie? It's a family movie. All right. This might be... If it bores me, it might be 2x speed.
We move into the 11th inning. This is now officially the
Of course, I wasn't even saying it. Of course, it's based on a true story. The way that it's filmed, though, I like that it's at least in scope and not in flat.
You all right? Son, you got to keep your eyes open.
Technically, he didn't drop it. It dropped him.
Good to see someone so cares about the spirit of baseball.
What else in life is there, Sam?
I'd say we're looking pretty whooped here, right? What are you talking about? We still got a chance. Peter, no sleeping in the dugout. Coach.
Cinderella runs are always fun, though. Last year's Panthers all the way to the Cup final. Completing it now. Getting the title, although I'm not a fan of the Panthers. I would have...
Let's get our rears in gear. Let's go. Not bad, right? The game can change with just one hit.
I was rooting for the Oilers.
Dad, go get Mom. Go get Mom. Help!
But,
from here.
Depends
how hard you choose to fight. There's nothing that makes me feel better than watching y'all play ball.
But we're awful.
Y'all need something to rally behind. Something that lights a fire in you.
I got something to rally behind. My dad. If we could just win for him, I know he could get better.
Bobby's always been there for us. Now it's time we're there.
Not great to having to rest on the shoulders of kid performances.
We never expect to be in this situation, but here we are. Welcome to Williamsport, boys. You sure those are boys?
That guy has a mustache.
If they can beat the odds, so can I. How you feeling?
My arm's shot. It's just a game, Bobby.
It's more than that.
I don't know. I'm not... Nah. For me, this goes into the C tier. But upper C, not like too low, but nah. You love baseball. Again, if you love baseball, if this was hockey, you know, being baseball, I don't know. You know, it's not really a thing here. And it felt like it's very much... maybe there might be some life lessons in there. It feels just like it's fully leaning into the inspirational story of we're making it big on the field so the dad can get better. And I don't know. I'm not really my vibe. All right. Next up, the Arctic Convoy. Is this a Norwegian film? And I thought that, like, at some point I did interview, like, a Norwegian actress. She was in Ninja Baby, and she was also in Not the Worst Person in the World. She was in that other one where she was, like, popping pills the whole time. Where she was also, like, one of the worst people in the world. But it wasn't this one. It was a different one, though. But let's have a look at the Arctic Convoy. Hello, it's not opening. There we go.
Submarine starboard shot!
I forget what it said. It said in the 1941, I think.
Det virker som britene gjør en del av jobben.
Eskorten blir trukket tilbake. Kan fortsatt snu. For hvis Sovjet får sine forsterkninger, så vil de drive tyskerne tilbake. Og da tar denne krigen slutt. Vi holder den opprinnelige kursen, det er det siste tyskerne forventer.
Okay, so they gotta push through so the Germans... Or don't be stopped by the Germans so they can reinforce the Allied forces. It's an intriguing premise. And I do love myself a good war film, so...
Hei! Vi sender oss altså rett inn I helvete. Hvis du vil redde liv, ikke bare ditt eget, så får vi lasta frem.
Vi får en chans.
This looks pretty good.
Dere trenger ikke å gjøre det her for meg. Det gjør vi for hverandre.
Yeah, for the size of a film that it gets to be, I think also out in like 2 weeks' time. Yeah, looks pretty intriguing. I'll put this in B tier. All right, final 3. One of them is Toyko Cowboy. Sometimes going off course is the best of action. A Japanese businessman goes on an unwitting journey of self-discovery when he takes a company trip from Tokyo to a Montana cattle ranch. It already came out in Japan, but I guess in Japan they're not really using Letterboxd that much, or at least in the one day that's come out yet. Not that many people have logged it, and it will be out at the end of August in Canada and the States.
There's an old joke.
I was told.
Oh, that was a YouTube short. Let's try that again.
There's an old joke. How does a rancher make $1 million?
Oh. Wow.
Starts with 10 million.
Losing money, not funny. I want to help you grow. Let's look for a new market. Wagyu beef, Japanese cow. Change now.
What is that?
Here is the future.
You could change their mind, get them to trust you. You gotta speak their language. Feel the weight.
Yeah. なんでそこまでしてここに執着してんの?
I do get that vibe. It seems to be a delight to watch.
農業のこと一切何も覚えてないんです。けどちょっとずつ思い出してきたんちゃうか。
Everything you want an independent film to be.
一緒にいられるのが最後な気がしてたから。
I'm getting the vibe. It's like pretty slow.
You really are a long way from home, aren't you?
But could be a vibe. All right. Yeah. I'll put that in B. Could be interesting. Again, don't have that much to say about it, to be honest. All right, we got the last 2. One of them is The Last Breath, which okay, what? A group of old college friends reunite on a Caribbean scuba diving trip, exploring the wreckage of a World War II battleship, and find themselves trapped inside the underwater labyrinth of rusted metal, surrounded by great white sharks. Joachim Hedden, what else has he done? Again, nothing that I know. Also, none of these actors ring a bell. And the poster is just something to behold. All right. The Last Breath. Let's have a look. Second to last trailer for today. RLG films. They got some interesting titles sometimes.
A ghost.
So no one's been in there?
No. I know you're all pretty good divers, but this is different. So whatever happens, we have to stay together.
Okay.
USS Charlotte, buried in the sand for 80 years. Are we sure about this? Nice and easy. The slower you go, the more air you save. Holy crap.
It's a Nazi shark in there.
No more stuff growing here. What was that?
Okay, that's one of them gone.
What was that? I don't know.
We're trapped. There are two ways out. A shark on either end.
Everyone, stay still. I don't want to drown. Stay calm. Shark! What do we do now? I just want to get out of here. What's going on?
It seems to be the kill is always going to be masked. Oh, I guess that was a different type of kill. They do show all of the kills though, pretty much. Right. Very spoiler heavy trailer. Oh. The thing is with these, the thing is with these smaller trailers, I'll put it in C, is that like they're usually out quite soonish because they can't build up as much hype as like Trap or like Nosferatu, where you publish it half a year earlier. So you see it, you know, have it in memory, and then you go actually watch it. All right, last trailer for today. Marathon of trailers. I usually wanted to do this. I actually wanted to do this more frequently, like almost weekly, but I think this is like 2.5 weeks worth of trailers. The Girl in the Pool. A well-to-do family man must get through a surprise birthday party thrown by his wife shortly after he has hidden the corpse of his murdered mistress. What the fuck? Okay, Freddie Prinze Jr. I guess, yeah, he had more roles a while back. And I assume this is another smaller film then, but let's have a look at the final trailer for today.
Sorry, I'm late. Happy birthday.
It's gotten it really close. I have dinner plans with Kristen later.
Come on. I just want to celebrate with you.
Tom? Tom! You okay?
I don't know. What? I love you.
The fuck?
But I have a family.
He killed her?
Happy birthday. All these people here are here.
Quiver often has like some big misses.
How long do we have to do this?
Why are you asking me that?
Hey, how's it going in here? Seems like it's not going well at all.
Dad, everything's fine.
Are you and Mom like?
Hey, how's it going in?
That's her dad. He doesn't look that much older.
Like it's not going well at all.
Dad, everything's fine.
Are you and Mom like getting a divorce?
No. Your mother and I love each other very much. Okay, just breathe. Everything's gonna be okay.
Wait, Just Brief, that was the last movie.
I see you. I'm just waiting for you to slip.
We're just getting towels to go separate the pool.
Don't touch that.
You hiding something, Tommy, or?
Where were you at earlier today, huh?
Well, I've been watching you all night, looking over your shoulder.
Hey, man, I'm Kevin. I'm just trying to find my wife. I was able to get into her Uber account, and the last location she came to was here, but her phone.
I gotta say, look at this impeccable acting.
Her phone keeps going to voicemail.
He's just
Horny. Look, I was about to say it does give off like Hitchcock rope, and I've seen, I think 40 of Hitchcock's films, or 39. That was my first vibe check. You know, it's rope, but horny and a dead person, but it's so much lamer.
trying to set you up.
Just stop and admit to my daughter what you're really upset about.
I know I let things get out of hand.
Like, it would be way funnier if it's actually like so over the top and he's like spliced her apart and like hidden all around the like garden part. So he has a couple of spots that he needs to remember where like her arm is or like her head is or some fucked up shit like that. But the whole body in a box is just like eh. They did love to show her dead body over and over again in the bikini or in the underwear. So it's giving weird vibes. This one goes into the C category. It's flirting with F. But having a look at all of these, the only outstanding trailers were for a film that I already know is going to be quite good with A Real Pain and Longlegs after that great run of trailers that Neon has published. A bit torn on Nosferatu. I really hope that Lily Rose Depp can pull through and lead this film. Some people have told me that they believe that Anya Taylor-Joy was more of like the lead role that he was going for, which would make sense, you know, the Northman, the Witch. He has worked with her before. So she definitely doesn't seem like a first choice. I just hope she works in the film and the film works overall. Trap, really another great trailer. I can see how M. Night is butchering that really cool premise. But yeah, I'm holding up hope. Then Heretic, Hugh Grant as a villain, Deadpool and Wolverine could be quite fun. Last Summer looked intriguing. The Batman thing, my old ass, and Mother Couch. Although Mother Couch, some people seem to be more mixed on it, but hey, I'll put it in A for Ewan. And then yeah, the Front Room. What else we got? Bando Stone and the New World. Not My Flight Attendant. What is it called? Fly Me to the Moon. Here, Cobra Kai. Hijack 1971. Jackpot, Between the Temples, the Max stuff, the Arctic Convoy, and Toyko Cowboy. I feel like the trailers get me at least interested in the films. I'm mixed though on a lot of these on the premise if their tone overall works for the film. And yeah, I wasn't sold on the trailers alone. And then some stuff that had me less sold was the sequel to Smile, Afraid, formerly known as They Listen, just a really thin AI horror premise. You Gotta Believe, for baseball fans, might be something. This one was a bit all over the place with the trailer. Lumina looked odd. A Good Girls Whatever, Guide to Murder. This one was hated, especially by people who watched it, which has me a bit surprised, because at this point I really don't know if it's just like woman lead hate or if it's like a specific person. I can't figure out the internet, but it didn't look great. It didn't look horrible either, but that's Skincare. Flight Risk, that one I'm more on the side of it's probably going to be pretty bad. 1992, just a bunch of like violence, very much plays out the whole movie for you in the trailer already. This is another kids film where she's directing a play and there's problematic kids that ultimately at the end, by the passion of Christ and coming together, it's all going to be solved by just showing them that they're just like their family is probably like negligent towards them, so there's someone who's there for them, therefore the kids get better. Very, I don't know, easy to predict, but it's a family movie, so that's fine. Kite Man, didn't look like his bits in Harley Quinn are already very hit or miss, and that stretched out to a whole series. I don't think it's going to work. The Inheritance also looked kind of boring, horror wise, and then these last three I've already forgotten. One of them is the one where they find the old World War II ship, and there's also sharks. This one, they're all on a bridge and there's some things that are chasing them and lots of crashing and the bridge is broken, and this one, he's killed his mistress and now has to hide it from the party. And it's interesting because, like, is that our lead character, or is like someone else? He has killed her. They don't show it on the in the trailer that he actually does it, but it's implied. So like that's the character we're rooting for. So yeah, have a Graham in a movie called Place of Bones, a Western mystery action, not adventure, but there was a mystery. Yeah, there was a fourth tag on that. It looked all over the place. Red one, obvious, horrible, whatever the fuck they're doing here. And then Netflix closing it out. I do have mistakenly 2 frames of this, but it's Halle Berry and Mark Wahlberg in, what's it called? The Union. Very much on the Argyle train of there's an institution that someone has to train for going up against the bad guys, and then maybe in the third act it will turn out that the people that he's actually training with are the bad guys. That, like, I don't know if I had to make a guess. But yeah, those are all the trailers for the week, and not as much like really great stuff. Even the stuff in A, I'm not too passionate about. I'm surprised that like the M. Night Shyamalan one has shot up that high, but that's it for today. Gonna record the podcast tomorrow and talk about a couple of these trailers with Lachlan. So yeah, if you enjoyed your time, consider leaving a like, subscribing if you're watching the VOD, or following over on Twitch, where we do this kinda weekly. Not really, but there's also going to be like more gameplay sessions and other stuff that we do on the live stream. So yeah, go give that a try if you're interested. But yeah, that's it for today. I'll see you soon. Have a good one. And yeah, go see some movies. Let me know on X, on Twitter, on Instagram, wherever you can reach me. Stuff that you've been watching recently. And some trailers that I should check out so I don't miss them for next week. Alright. Thanks for watching. I'll see you soon. Bye, Fresh. Thanks for staying with me the whole time. Nice to have someone here to chat to. Hope you're having a good one. And yeah, see ya.